Yay.
Excuse me.
Okay, I heard myself real. Whoa!
Oh,
Firedale.
Oh, okay. Give me a second to unplug my mic and plug it back in. Testing.
Yeah, okay. Test, test. 1, 2.
Yeah.
You hear me? Okay,
Now you
good.
should just be hearing you because I have you turned up all the way. Because
Yeah.
I can barely hear you.
Well, alright, well, I was just
Wasn't your
setting
fault,
up
it
and
was
stuff.
my headset.
Okay.
When it does the thing, it's like for some reason the audio gets shorted out and feeds back into the input.
Yeah, that was weird. Sync.
So hi, Mr. Pack.
Hi, Firedale. How you doing?
I'm alive.
Woo! I'm doing to do what I can here. When I was feeling woozy earlier, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. If you need to stop early,
I
it's
will
fine.
stop early.
You're not allowed to feel bad about it.
No. No. Let me look at. Okay.
Pack is live.
I am. Oh yeah, I've been.
Firedale is live.
Yay!
Firedale's game is literally catching up, it says.
Firedale has joined the game.
Yay! Oh, I need to enable my play.
Clever compiler, congratulations on your 25-month pack anniversary. Huh.
So if we want 20 fish a minute.
Well, that's annoying to make. Manganese is annoying to make. Because there's no only manganese recipe.
Yep,
It's a pain in the ass.
that is correct, sir.
Tungsten. Okay.
Let's see, the thin mud water is used to make the sand. There's going to be plenty left over. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty left for that.
Oh, is that silver? Okay, silver.
Still plenty, still plenty.
Let's start with silver. Now we get to start figuring out all this crap.
Oh heck, still plenty. Okay.
Huh. We do not have the ability to use coolant on silver. Even though it uses the exact same frickin' technology. It needs to be a higher machine level. Because game.
So it's slightly different.
No, it's not different at all.
Hi, 95.
Molten silver and coolant.
But you said you're not allowed to use coolant.
It's a technology we can't do yet.
Oh. Stop.
That's annoying.
Is it the advanced silver casting and smelting?
And it doesn't say which one it is. It just says that it's a silver sheet coil recipe 2.
Yep. We need metallurgy 4 to do that. Which we can do. What else do we need?
Oh, and then that's just a whole bunch of crap that's got to be unlocked.
There. Is it because silver is a lower one? No, silver is an upper one. Wait, no. Nope, silver is a secondary, so yeah, it's going to be a higher tier. So we've not researched those yet. They are in the queue, though. They will happen very, very slowly. The only downside is having the research going, it uses up our blue circuits.
Yeah. You know, what do we need for blue circuits?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel you'd say that.
Yeah, this whole entire middle section, up to this point, up to the big warehouse, is for blue circuits. The two things on the left are just the researches. So everything from here to the right are for blue circuits. Except the cobalt stuff. We don't need the cobalt stuff for it. But yeah. So in other words, you need quite a bit for blue circuits.
Uh-huh.
Blue circuits is titanium and gold.
Titanium and gold.
Yep.
That's information.
Titanium and gold are tier 3 stuff.
And I can't do the maximum levels of tier 2 stuff.
Right.
I need tier 3 stuff to finish researching tier 2 stuff.
Yep. Well, it's because you're at the high end, you're at the advanced tier 2 metal systems.
Yeah, but like I said, it's just molten silver coolant. Logically, adds molten silver and coolant,
Yeah.
which should be something that you should be able to research with the same thing you research the rest of the molten whatevers in coolant. What's so special about
research silver with the stuff that we did copper? Silver came much later.
But you should still be able to do the same thing with the same level of research from before.
But silver has to get hotter.
Silver does not need to get hotter.
Stronger machines.
Silver does not need to get hotter.
I mean, if you want to get sterling silver, it does. Otherwise, you'll get that crappy, 14 karat silver.
It's not just cooling, it's precision automated casting. Yeah, I'm sure that's the issue. I think what they should have done is make it so that once you unlock that stuff, you still research that particular section using the lower tier researches, but you unlock it with the higher tier stuff. That would be fine. But you are able to do it once you are able to do silver, you can unlock it with lower tier stuff because it's using a lower tier technology.
So have the requirement there that it's a prerequisite that you've unlocked it.
Yeah, once you get to
silver,
silver,
use the lower version of the research.
Yeah.
Well, again, we're at this point because I did all the little stopgap stuff and band-aidy stuff. You know,
I know.
we are much more advanced than we would have been.
I understand.
So, anyways, back to fish.
My head is so foggy tonight.
I'm sorry.
I'm hoping I can do something in this because my head is so foggy.
So this is the best time to argue with you.
Yeah, not helping.
It's not that. Pack's just feeling a little under the weather.
Dang DSTBS.
Daylight savings time.
Oh, we played Don't Starve Together yesterday. Use words.
Yeah.
Please use words. There's a lot of acronyms, especially when you go from IRL, which doesn't have as many acronyms to go with it because you use it with a lot of stuff.
Heck
But
said use long words and then uses an
when you
IRL
go for,
acronym.
I made sure to specify. Use words because when you go from real life to this, there's a lot of games that use acronyms.
Thank you for the resub, Severed Fang. 47 months. Nice. You've been with me a long time. What kind of pie are you going to have Tuesday, Pack?
What?
I said, what kind of pie are you going to have Tuesday, Pack?
What kind of... It sounded like you said, what kind of power are you going to have Tuesday?
No, pie.
What kind of pie?
Uh-huh.
What's so special about Tuesday and pie?
Thursday. No, it is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
What's special?
It's pie day.
It's pie day?
Yeah.
Oh, is it 3.14?
Yeah. It's the 14th of March.
I might have... Maybe some type of... I would like some shepherd's pie.
Ooh, that's a good pie. I think I've only had it once. Is that towel? But I mean, everyone uses towels every time they take a bath. That's nothing special, MJ. Having pie is special. I'm Southern. Towel and towel sounds the same. Not really, but close enough.
I wish you could just tell this stupid thing to default to a certain level of machine instead of constantly having to tell it, we are not using a burner crusher.
You can.
Well, why the frick haven't we done that?
Because you have to do it yourself. Click on the burner crusher. And it'll open up the little thing where you can select the thing, right? You can select what you want it to use. Select what you want it to use, and then at the top, there's a little star under the word factory to set that as the default.
Oh. Okay. Well, that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, and now from now on, anytime you do that recipe that has that, it'll use a crusher, whatever instead. And what I don't remember is if that's for each thing that uses a crusher, or if it's just specifically that recipe that it remembers it for. But I'm sure you'll find out soon. there's a global setting for it? Is it in preferences? No.
Yeah, I don't see it there.
Yeah, if you have a different place, let me know. Maybe that is the global one. I don't know. That's why I was saying I'm honestly not sure. How big are these? So this is where I gotta do like Peck did. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Fits perfectly. And I need 27. So pretty much 28. So 7, 14. So okay. So 4 lines. Pack has prep area all covered up. Ah. Ah. Zoom. Pack wouldn't have used all the blue circuits. I could be making legs. I can still make the lower tier legs and be faster anyways. Right?
Yeah.
Look at this area isn't in a zone.
Thank God, that is annoying. Okay, so.
So you always start from the end and work backwards. So I think I will do that too. Excuse me.
Hmm. How do I copy you?
There. That actually works out really freaking well. That takes out, that takes out, that takes out, that takes out. Nice.
Hmm.
Just in case.
Looks like that definitely altered these numbers.
Where are you off? Oh, right.
You used Helmut for like 30 minutes in Creative World while planning blueprints. Okay. Bop, bada, bop. Let me get up these two. Oh, that upped that a lot. Oh, that upped that a really lot.
I didn't do it.
Needs 149 washing plant twos.
Okay, so now we take. Where's it at? No need to reinvent the wheel here. That's confusing as all heck.
That's 1 crystal dust per second. That's 6 crystal dust per second. Yeah, alright. Still a better way of doing it. So much. So 3.4. There. From what I can tell, this recipe at the washing plant phase would have 13.3 belts, or basically 14 belts, of geodes coming out of it. No. No, because it's calculating one side of a belt, I think. Actually, I don't even know if it is doing that. It says 3.4 belt. So, yeah, it's probably a third. That's a lot. That's a lot.
3.4 belts?
13.3.
Okay.
Those are the normal red belts. Yes, MJ Evans.
Yeah, so divide it by
If
2 to get the number of purples.
right, which is still 7,
So still a lot.
and it would still be a very long line, and it would be very expensive in purples.
I would suggest splitting it up into more than one group then.
I
That way
know.
you need half as much for
Oh,
2 sections.
I'm understanding that. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, though. It's looking like about 50 per section would probably be a good bet. So I'd have to do this 3 times.
We can go.
Yeah, the old one used 65, and it struggles, but it works with 65 on one. So I'd have to divide this up into 3. Yeah.
The inserters. was. Doop. Doop.
All three of those.
Doop. And doop. 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 And doop.
Dupe.
All the dupes.
How many are the other one? Jeez. Well, beyond that, on the good side, it does look like it's relatively easy because you're just going to take the crystal seedling. Which you get from crystal slurry. And that just turns directly into that. Yeah, that could be worse. I don't see a next step after that, MJ Evans. It's just that. It just gets bigger. There's no next. To be sure here, let's go here. Let's look at silver for a second here, right? That's iron, that's silver. Let's just start at silver ore because you know we're gonna have to get to silver ore. Most likely. Craft silver ore with that. That's what we're currently looking at, I think. That seems to be the only way of doing it where you are specifically getting that ore. Every other one is one of those ones where it makes a bunch of other crap. Like Cooper Crystals makes copper, tin, silver, gold, and platinum. But then you need to make sure you get the right amounts of the tin, silver, gold, and platinum. Otherwise, things can just stop. Which is bad.
What are you talking about?
Ways of getting there without of getting to the ores without the crystals. So you're just making.
I pulled a pack. I pulled a pack. No.
That's what I do.
I didn't leave space for power.
Ha!
Will a substation reach?
I think this is
Okay, good. A substation will reach.
And even this one does require to get the Crusader, the Crown Demon, and Bobium, which is what it all comes from here. It comes from Mineral Sludge, which comes from, you know. Well, let's look at the Mineral Sludge here. Crystal Slurry. Slag, Slurry, and Purified Water. Slag is, of course, that's the other way. I mean, no matter what, you would need this to make the stuff, I think.
There. All fixed.
Hey, Firedale,
Yes,
did you know?
I didn't.
Well, that's good.
So what didn't I know?
Fish water
Uh-huh.
can become crystal powder.
It's through the bigger crystals, isn't it?
Well, this one is through raw crystal shards that turn into cut blue crystal shard, red crystal shard, green crystal shard, and crystal powder, yeah. And you could take the blue, red, and green and turn into more crystal powder using a milling drum.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about then. Are you talking about fish water or polluted fish water?
Polluted fish water. Fish water, yeah. Polluted fish water.
Okay, because polluted fish water and fish water are two different things.
I was just saying this thing we do with fish. I was like saying it quickly. Yes, polluted fish water can be used to make crystal powder, which can be in turn used to make crystal slurry.
Are you talking about where it makes the raw crystal shards with the eggshells?
No.
Okay.
Wait, too far. No sludge. Crystal slurry. Crystal powder.
Come over here and look.
Raw crystal splinter is made from polluted fish water. 40% of the time in a crystallizer with 50 polluted fish water.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. Okay. Well, considering I was about to just be voiding that, sounds like we've got a good use of it now.
Huh.
So what do you need that for?
It could replace the entire crystal slurry production line.
Not exactly.
Why not?
Because it makes a cut blue, red, and green crystal splinter that
Which
you have to
can
deal
be
with.
can be ground down into crystal powder.
Oh, I see. Yeah, with a milling drum. Well, are 28 things of fish enough to do it? Because that's all I'm setting up this for.
Well, it's time to figure out what the fish can do. Okay, let's take a
Yeah.
look at the fishies.
This will be slightly more than 60 fish sorry, slightly more than 20 fish a minute.
Okay, so I would need it for this thing to work is
And this is just to
16
make
and
fish.
7.
This doesn't get rid of the fish, so once the fish pile up, then this stops. But if you want to make your own thing that does that, go for it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, it would
All
be.
I
That would
know
be
is
making its own thing. That's correct.
all I know is 20 fish a minute uses 27 fish tanks.
Yeah. Well, let me take a look at this. It still might be better. Oh, look, what I'm working on right now is 150 of these things, and then I have to sort the whole crap out.
Yeah,
We're already looking at big numbers, Firedale.
I understand.
This is just a question of which big number are we looking at.
Yeah. This is just prep for when we actually get the stuff for blue circuits, because we need fish for blue circuits. Fish are the backbone of blue circuits. Fish give us rubber. Excuse me.
Huh. So, what would it take to unlock crystal processing? Yeah, screw the other things. Do that next.
Welcome, fire. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, fire. No, leave my gold alone. You can sit in the nest, but you can't steal my gold. Extremely short, Burning Shadow. Oh, Fire was trying to do a thing, Crypt of the Necrodancer, to get story going. So we want that there. There. No, he's not talking at the moment. He's concentrating.
Yeah, a lot of that. This might not be very helpful.
So that ties into here.
Um,
Ties into there.
in order to make enough crystal shards, a crystal slurry, using this method,
Uh-huh.
it would take 1,117 liquefier threes.
Wow. Yeah, I know you tend to go big, but that seems a bit even big for your britches.
This does not seem like the better way.
Burning Shadow says, "Welcome to Seablock." Fire's asking, you're really good at Necrodancer, right? Have you managed to get anywhere with Area?
Well, I
That's
played.
the challenging one where if you miss a beat, you die. You have half a heart and all that.
I remember playing it a while ago. I don't remember how far I got, but I know I got beyond a couple levels. I don't remember much beyond that. I mean, it was a while ago. But if I were to leave, it was a very busy day, and I felt like absolute garbage until. And I'm still not feeling that great. Sorry, I didn't get that recorded today. She wants me to
Poor
do
Pack
a
is.
thing for an announcement for ELU, but I felt like such junk today.
Yeah.
It's not. It is. Don't tell me it's no big deal. It is a big deal. Don't you lie to me. It is a big deal, but I want you to know I did not ignore it or entirely forget
He
about it.
didn't actually. He didn't entirely forget about it. He just slightly forgot about it.
I mean, I did.
So there's the fish out.
Man, this sucks, man.
Fish in. Fish in.
One
Fish in, fish in.
1,117 liquefiers.
I mean, it could be worse.
That's the first part, Firedale. There's other machines after that. That's part one. The other ones don't come close to that number, but that's a really big number.
Sounds like they're the slower moving ones, or because they'd have to deal with so much stuff.
I mean, is that the only machine to use? I suppose this is something that would be better with like speed modules or something, right? Or beacons. Like, what if I did a beacon? We don't have beacons, do we?
We do.
We do?
However, the things we have are tier 0.
Tier 0.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we have beacons and modules, but they are the slowest of the slow. The lowest of the low.
621 with beacons.
Which is still a whole lot. Just imagine the size constraint.
How expensive are beacons? Because it's not the beacons that should be expensive, it should be the things going into them, right?
Beacons take a harmonic crystal splinter.
I'm going to go, well, that's expensive. $1,117.
Where's it that I'm making?
How big would that be? Just out of curiosity, how big would that be? Okay, what did I hit? Okay.
I mean, theoretically, we can make a harmonic crystal splinter. Oh, Pack, I'm already over here making crystal stuff with the fishies. Because I had to do that to make the crystal stuff. I'm currently outputting that byproduct.
Huh.
I forgot I did that. Yeah, that's actually what's being used to make our Tier 0 stuff. Okay, so that goes in on that side. This comes out on this side. Yeah.
So that's 100. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yay big. Is 1,000.
There is Burning Shadow. Save game. Save game. Okay, now I'll go to save game. We have played 325 hours, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds as of when I saved the game.
They're all over by 1.
About how much time is left on Seablock? No clue. I'll be right back, Little Dragon's Cave.
I don't even want to know how much purified water that would be. Actually, not that much purified water. 1675 purified water per second. That's manageable. Not great, but it's manageable. Like if we did with that, that would be 7. No, not even 17. That would be 9 hydroplant 3s. which is like nothing. But damn if that's not freaking huge. So why am I tempted to do this? I mean, it's at the moment, until I put in the rest of the stuff, it's simpler. Let's look at the rest of the stuff. We would need to be able to make raw crystal. Raw crystal is made. I mean, we would have to probably go to this, the big biter. That makes the most sense. So then this.
Hey, Pack,
Yeah.
don't make me crawl out or call out the crafty National Guard. We have somebody encroaching on our borders here.
Oh, you see? I mean, like what I was doing here?
Uh-huh.
You know what that is? That's the number of liquefiers I would need.
Yep. And you'd even have to split them up so you could get the inputs.
What if? Because you still need the crystal slurry
You
in
still
there.
need you still need the actual
Or
physical
the
crystal stuff in there, yeah.
crystal powder.
Yep. If
Yeah.
only we could convert pure water to crystal slurry, huh?
That. Kind of missed that part, Firedale. That just got even worse. That is in freaking sane.
Well, that's also to do an insane amount of stuff.
Well, I was hoping, like what MJ Evans was saying, that there would be that there is a thing after the crystals, the original like crystal cluster things to use instead of them all the time. Does not look like this is the solution.
I mean,
because that is a
geodes. The geodes are great.
The geodes are getting bigger and bigger. They are not great.
But you can have them per section. Like you're doing. Each individual section isn't that bad.
They're about to double in size, though. No, I'm sorry. Almost triple in size. The amount of crystal slurry that I need is going to triple. Just about.
For one thing?
For one thing.
Ah.
You see where I'm trying to find alternatives right now.
Okay, here's my question.
Uh-huh.
Is it the silver one that you're still worried about?
I'm just still sitting at silver, yeah. To make a line of 60 per second, it would take 1,675 crystal slurry per second. Make geodes convert immediately to the final product.
Instead of crushing them down, I think is what MJ is saying, because there's a recipe for that. But it's funky.
Didn't we determine that it was more economical to not do that?
At some point, yeah, because of MJ saying don't ship them around. Well, see, the problem, MJ, with doing that is because when the things output the geodes, it outputs multiple colors at once.
Yeah, either way you need to separate them.
Geode has its own recipe to deal with.
There's
just no general insert geode recipe. It's
right.
Insert blue geode and red geode and
right.
yellow. So it
doesn't matter if it's a liquefier taking sulfuric acid or if it's an ore, whatever this is, ore crusher. It would still need to be separated into its individual components.
Yeah.
And the good thing about doing it this way is you actually get some mineral slurry while you're doing it, which we need.
Pack don't want to do trains. I tried to talk him into trains.
Okay, if we do trains, we're starting over. I'm telling you, if we're doing trains, we're doing it all out. I will scrap this whole freaking thing right now, and we'll make every single individual ingredient on a train and cart them all over the freaking place. I would do that, but
like
man,
the geode stuff. The bottom end of things, that whole geode stuff, you could do on a train, and you could bottle the crystal slurry and send it on a train.
Yeah. That's an individual component.
Just make an entirely new base. Blessed said, sound like we're doing trains.
That's what I meant by scrap, MJ Evans. I didn't mean start over and do all the research again. I meant take everything apart and rebuild it.
Okay.
I just don't think it's going to be better. I just think, well, it's more modular. When we were doing Satisfactory, I said that I should have done that from the beginning. But in Satisfactory, there's like maybe 100 ingredients. Making stops for like something like that is less. This is a lot more than that. There is so many ingredients.
Yep.
And a good portion of them would each need their own stop, and it would be a pain in the ass to set that up. Not to mention, you'd have to the trains themselves you'd have to like organize those like crazy. I mean, I'm thinking we'd have to have like at least 4 wide pathways to get the trains to go through quick enough and stops everywhere. It would be so complicated.
That's also used.
So it's like, yeah, we could do it. Here's, you know what the real okay, hold on. Let me show something here. Let's get rid of you for right now because we're done with you. You're done. So we can just go, Make sure we don't get any fishies. We're done. Okay. So let's just say we're going to be making one stop for one thing, okay? Let me go here. We're going to go up here. We're going to set up. That's fine. Okay. That was annoying. I was expecting that to work completely differently.
Okay, so this outputs those. Those were used down here to make beans. And it's also used there to make seeds. So we prioritize the seeds. That's why they pull off first.
There we go.
And that makes seeds, which feed back into that. Okay, so the seeds are good. That turns the beans into that stuff, so that's good. That turns the bin fran into beans, so that's good.
Let's say,
Gonna compact that anymore.
let's just go with that long, okay? I think you go. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I can't.
I thought I saved a good site for this, dang it. Like Bunny's Trains or something like that. There you are, Bunny's Train Station Blueprint Simulator. Okay, let's say each locomotive, one locomotive, 4 cargo wagons. I'm gonna use steel chest because there's no left. Chest limit.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Hi, honey.
Thank you.
I need this
Type
group
right
of
boat.
stuff.
Size use boat. Belt flow front. Doesn't matter. Solid fuel. Mount 20.
Three. This one puts out the thin. So 4.
No, not that. Yeah, no.
Here at the end.
One here. Just for one station. And then we have a...
We'll give us sand. That will give us
Let's say it's something with 3 ingredients. Okay?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody at the moment.
Oh, okay. Or I could
That didn't
reverse.
connect.
Or I could just entirely do. That. Get rid of that.
Okay, well, that one will go here. And...
That would also let us go do.
That's one spot.
Water.
That's one spot with 3 ingredients. Poorly done, I might add. That's not including all the things that are crafting it below it. And getting all of those belts down to it and away from it. Well, yeah, they're all ins and outs. This would be the loading, these would be the unloading. This gets very, 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 very big. Now we could simplify it by having it so it loads double-sided and unloads single-sided. That would cut down on it a little bit for the amount of space that it takes up. But it would still take up a large amount of space. And yeah, this is one thing with 3 ingredients. There are so many things in this that have a expletive more things than than 3 ingredients.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Firedale, you see what I'm talking about here?
Do what?
Hi. I'm explaining why I'm hesitant to go into trains.
Okay, it's because you're trying to do everything with trains, because you don't want to just do half with trains.
Yeah!
Right? I do like your line, though. Why did you go express? You went straight to the top, huh?
What?
You've
What?
got express inserters.
I just made a blueprint, man.
Oh, you used a blueprint.
I used a blueprint to do this. This would have taken me like an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used a blueprint. I'm not that crazy. Plus, I know where to find these. They're actually pretty easy to find.
Yeah, it's a really nice website.
Yep. Oh, it's not Bunny. It's Bernie. Okay. I always called it Bunny. It's Bernie's Trace Station Blueprint. Yeah. Burny.
Okay, so we kind of got to do
Yeah, Firedale,
that.
I would not want to go halfway into trains. Why would I want to go if you're doing trains, why would you do half trains and then half crap going through there anyways? It doesn't make sense to do both.
Because you could do trains at a super large area that's dealing with the crystal stuff, and just have the stuff packaged there, and then send it off on trains to go to the start of the rest of the stuff to be unpackaged.
But it would still need the same amount of space.
Right. But it would be way off, and you wouldn't be complaining about needing so much space.
But if
for
it's way
every
off,
individual
then
thing.
it adds the added difficulty of now needing to move the stuff from way off to where it's going, and it's still using the same amount of floor space to make the same amount of
I
material.
agree.
So then
I
why
agree.
make trains? You're confusing me,
Clutter, I
Firedale.
guess.
What?
Clutter, I guess.
Oh, that's kind of. I mean, it would look cool, but I don't see it as an advantage.
Trains move faster than belts and can hold more than belts. You were literally just saying that you needed 13 something belts for just that one thing.
Yeah, for the
Specifically in such an
geodes.
instance.
I'm not going to have trains going in between all of the washing plants.
But you could have all the washing plants leading to a spot where they're being loaded onto trains.
But
For individual seconds.
how is that
section.
easier?
I don't have a clue. It was just a recommendation. It was a suggestion. You can disregard the suggestion. That's allowed.
Well, I'm just trying. Okay.
That's me too. I was just trying to give an option of something different.
Okay.
You're known for liking trains, and so
I do like
it
trains.
was a
And
thing.
if I was going to do the trains, I would do the trains all out. It's just this is a lot for each individual
make
thing.
another base and start doing the train thing.
You
See
don't
if it
understand,
ends up being
Firedale.
easier.
When you say make another base and start doing the train thing, this is one ingredient. That would be stupid huge, Firedale. There's no make another base and just start throwing trains in there. Are you freaking kidding me?
See, I've never worked on trains outside of what we did with Melody and Meteor.
I mean, one of the things you could do is you could make it so that each of the trains looks for, like, you have one train coming in with 4 different ingredients, and then you could split that off here. You could do that. It would be more complicated, but you could do that.
So MJ asked, how many belts of mixed geodes make for one full belt of specific geode? That would be blues, because it makes more blues than anything. It's not even an even separation. That's why you have to pipe them out or send them on belts out to be sorted. That's why we have a different number of blue crushers than we do red crushers and stuff. That's what makes it so difficult to deal with that specific thing.
Yeah. Well,
It's a wee bit complicated. So Pack is trying his best to figure out a way to do that in an acceptable space. Yeah, it sounds like Silver's going to be one that's not going to have an acceptable space.
it's just going to be longer. It's going to be like
Yep.
twice the length from what I'm looking at. There's
Well, not only that, but you'll have to spread the stuff out.
Well,
since you're going to need more.
You also need to understand, Fido, that means that everything after that is going to need that much space.
Or
because
more.
That's just silver,
that's just
yeah.
tier 2s.
Yeah, that's tier 2s. Then tier 3, it's going to happen again.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason silver takes so much is because of the fact that you have to make is it cupric solution or the ferric solution? One of those. It's like the green dust stuff.
For silver?
Is
No,
that
it's not
right?
in this one.
Okay. So it's probably just where it takes so much processing for chunks, maybe?
Is it? It's just...
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where
I don't know where it's all
that
eating it
amount's
either.
coming from.
It's just eating it all. I don't know. I mean, you can look at the thing. I don't know what.
Oh, yeah. I know why. See, for our first ones, it was just one input, one output. You know, you get the blues. The blues make iron, but you also need the brown catalyst stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In order to do silver, you take two colors, like silver is...
Citrite and bobonium.
Yeah, two different colors. So that's immediately double the production for that. But you also need the crystal catalyst, the green catalyst, to do it. And the green catalyst...
Yeah, you don't do the other.
uses...
You're not using the brown one at all. It only uses the crystal catalyst.
Yep. So you have two colors and then the crystal catalyst. So you're having to use a lot more of the stuff. So that would be why it's multiplying it so much. That'd be why it's doubling the size. It's because you need double the starter. You need bobonium in the other one instead of just one or the other.
Well, all the other ones
Yeah.
need two as well.
Yep,
It's all two
secondaries need two.
No, the iron needs two things to turn it into iron.
Really?
Yeah. Iron.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, everything needs two. That's not the issue.
So why does... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the extra amount is coming from.
Well,
I really don't. How weird. Did you share it?
I could. Let's see where the share button is again. Okay, share. Share here. Share? No, not share. Share. Share.
Care Bear share?
Where's share? Where's share? I can't find the share button again, Firedale.
Okay, it's the pencil and paper.
Ah, okay.
And enable reading and writing if you want me to edit it. You don't have to do anything for the category or anything.
And just hit save?
Yep.
Okay. See it?
Silver plate. I do.
Yeah. Like iron plate uses 600. 656.3 crystal slurry. Silver uses 1,500 and 187. So, 1,687.5 crystal slurry.
Where's your mineral sludge output? Okay, there it is. So there's the output of the mineral sludge. Need 337 crystal dust a second. Yeah, that's where the massive amount of stuff is coming from.
I see. So with the iron, 26.3 ore eventually turns into 52.5 iron ingots, which it just multiplies like crazy as it goes down the line. There's no multiplication factor for silver because we haven't unlocked that yet. Is that what it is?
So you're working with stuff that's currently much less efficient, thus requiring more.
Maybe that's what it is. I know that there was... Okay, so like if I go here and I change this recipe to the 2...
Do you have the show hidden thing on?
What?
Or disabled or whatever it is? I forget which one. The one that shows you stuff that you can do, we just don't have it yet?
It should be there, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then the molten silver is the same. I can't change that. silver ingot can be 3, which is the silver cathode. The silver cathode. What is that?
One, two, three, 5. Here, I also want the recipe for
I can undo this. Let's go here.
now we'll pin it.
Yeah, that would require 26.3 ore.
Compared to what you're doing now, which is a ton more.
60.
Okay.
Well, that explains it.
So yeah, it's not quite 3 times, but pretty close.
And then if we went over here and we looked at how that came out. Yeah, that reduced everything so much. That's the problem.
We don't have the research yet.
The technology is not there yet. I mean, we could build the thing with the idea that at some point we're gonna be upgrading to that. That would make sense. And then for now, we just do the old way, and then we just get half as much. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So you would set it up with just the space needed for the machine upgrades when it's ready?
Right. I can build the blueprint with the machine upgrades in mind, and then later on, we just like plop that in place. Then we build a temporary thing until that, because obviously the current one is much easier to do. So yeah.
Okay.
That makes so much more sense. Now so now I can use the old one, the old crystal slurry processing method. It's just not going to produce as much silver until we can until the upgrades happen. Okay, this makes so much more sense.
Okay, so just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got pee. I'll
Oh,
be right back.
I
You
would
can just keep talking if you want.
Okay. Okay. Aluminum, chrome, gold, platinum, titanium, and silver. Silver is on the same line as our tier 4s. The aluminum is there too. Yeah, all of those use those 3 that we were preparing to do a minute ago. So I will start those going so they can be worked on slowly. So that. We want that. Okay, then we want silver. And
It took me a minute to figure out that you meant the research. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Ow.
go ahead and start on silver and aluminum's want to deal with the same issue. So aluminum and aluminum. So you can say our upgrade path for silver and aluminum now in research.
Yeah, the idea is that we just get all those lines done in the technology that we have, and then we're able to upgrade them as we go along. Though that's fine. Once we
Well, I was
have
just
them
letting
all
you
coming
know that
in, yeah. Well, I just want to get the stuff going, because then you can plug it into stuff like that research to make it go faster.
right, that's fine. I was just letting you know we are on the path for silver and aluminum.
Yeah, I
So
know.
silver and aluminum both have that extra tier requirement. The weird thing is glass is down there too, but we might be
Oh,
able to get
jeez.
glass without it.
Carbon's easy.
Nope, glass requires the powdered stuff. Silicon is in there too.
I don't know, so carbon for this, so it's kind of pointless in this.
Then we need a top-up valve. That's going to go wherever that goes. So we have our water coming in. And now we'll need to seed this stuff.
Sodium hydroxide turns into sodium and purified water, or salt turns into sodium and chlorine. What's this one? Sodium sulfate turns into sodium and sulfur.
So I can turn that on its side.
Sodium hydroxide is made from that, making that pointless.
How much shorter would it make it? And that's not enough to bother with making it shorter.
Still the same issue, so it looks like salt combined with that turn into chlorine. That's a lot of chlorine gas. Okay, well. Right. That's an input at 2625 and 20 salination plants, or I just do that.
The benefits of using a mouse as a controller. I can do very straight lines.
You mean a controller instead of a mouse?
Yeah.
The green metal catalyst. Yep, I know that one. And we're gonna need ammonia gas. Oh, what's the worst way of doing that one? No. Hydrogen, nitrogen, and a red metal catalyst.
Oh, I forgot to check. How much green would that use? 4.5. That's if we didn't already have empty space.
The alternative is this, which is another long road to go down, I think. Yeah, let's just do that.
That doesn't use much. So let me put a hole over here.
I thought Smilla did both. There is not.
So just let that be peeking up for a while. I need 2 of the blue charging pads. One hatch door and 2 antenna array.
I'll be 19.7. And that's producing 78.8. So let's self-feed it.
On 5 aluminum. Five.
I wonder if there's anything I can do with that chlorine. Still needs... Wait, ammonia. No. That makes more sense. So now that's an input. The coolant. A little bit of iron ore, a little bit of copper, a little bit of aluminum. And silver needs to feed back into itself. What do you know?
There. Oh, I have the invar. Okay. There we go. All the way up here.
Now I want to do the trains fire down. If we had done the train since the beginning, like from the moment we got trains, and we did like a station for everything, and everything had its station, I could see it as a possibility. The problem is the throughput of trains is controlled by how fast the trains think they can go by each other. You would need a lot of ability for them to be able to go by each other. That's why you need the 4 lanes to have like a main lane and then the side lanes for them to go off into the lanes and do the lanes of the lane and the more lanes with the lane. And the throughput of the trains is complicated.
You want to know something?
What?
We've only been able to do trains since Red.
Yeah.
We're not even at the 3rd tier of train braking force yet. We've got Railway 3, and that's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it took a long time to get to the point where we could have done trains. And by that point, we already had a factory going. Of course, we are rebuilding it now. If I had rebuilt it with trains in mind, I guess. But, man, I just... It's difficult to decide what gets a stop, you know?
Yeah.
What gets a stop? Do you make a stop for sulfur? Do you make a stop for sulfuric acid? Do you make a stop for both? Do you make a stop for to do the slurry? Do you make a stop for the crystal slurry tubey thing? Do you make a stop for this? Do you make a stop for that? Does everything get its own stop? You know?
Yeah.
I guess it would come down to it's a stop if it can be done with like 6 ingredients. Anything more than 6 ingredients, well, I'd say 8 ingredients. Anything more than 8 ingredients, and that's too much. Because 8 ingredients, you could figure out how to do that on 4 trains. Kind of.
I need to move you.
And that'd be hard to figure out. I mean, it would work with four cargo train if at each stop you could tell it, okay, at this stop only fill the 3rd car without having to have a stop for each one car type. And I have a feeling you would need one for filling the 1st car, one for filling the 2nd car, one for filling the 3rd car, and one for filling all the cars. And one for filling the 4th car, I should say. So you would need 5 stops. And you need to tell it which stop to go for filling which car. Man, that would be complicated.
Oh, I forgot. There. Then map.
It was just an example, M. Jammins. I was just giving sulfur as an example because there's sulfur, there's sulfuric acid, there's sulfuric wastewater, there's sulfur this and there's sulfur that, and sulfur other things. That's just an example. Like, you could apply that to, like, do you have a stop for iron? Do you have a stop for iron plates, iron ore? Do you have a stop for the iron coils? Do you have a stop for I mean, just look if I go here and I hit how many stops is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know why these are in there. Okay, 15. That's 15 stops for iron. Unless you don't do 15 stops for iron. It's difficult. And we're just talking about one thing. What constitutes a stop? You know? It's complicated.
It's complicated.
It is
man.
complicated. I left another window open behind that. Okay. And below this one we have
There. That's a point too. It would really depend on what all you were needing.
Right. But that's easy to say and hard to figure out.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say.
Doo-doo. Let's see.
Gotta fix that.
Holy crap, Pack! We've gotten up enough damage that the piercing sniper rounds can one-shot all the worms. Well, at least the small and medium ones. I don't know about the large ones yet. That's nifty.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, the game was saving. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my batteries. Oh, is the game saving again?
No, it's me trying to place down a blueprint.
Oh, okay. The game suddenly lagged.
Dang. Okay, it does not like this blueprint.
Is it possible that it's either modded or uses something that you can't make yet?
No.
Okay. Oh, you must have tried to do it again.
About to. Right there. There. Now try it again.
Yeah, I know.
That is correct. Now I know I'll be able to make it.
You're doing it again, aren't you?
No.
Really?
Nope.
So now that that's in again, now I can try this again. And go. Poof. Oh, darn it. Now I can get rid of tiles. There we go. Poof.
Oh, hi. So what's it
Hello.
take to make the piercing ones?
The piercing ammo? It's
Yeah.
just regular ammo, copper and steel. It's not even the explosive ones, just the piercing ones.
Oh, yeah, that does work good.
Yeah. Just one shot.
Yeah, that's better for riffraff. Jerk. Look a mess.
Okay, so I don't have fish tanks being made.
I really wish that crystal thing had worked out. That would have been really nice. I would have loved to been able to try a new type of that. Upgrade it.
Okay, so things I needed.
No, pot. Bad pot. Bad pot.
No, 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 no. covers that. Thank you. Okay. So those are all working. Need some seed fish. How much does it use? Uses 2. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28, 56. Okay, it's coming out and putting in. I'm gonna have to. Well, my back system over here was running low.
Oh, what?
Your fish over here, several of your farms had apparently not input enough fish to refill themselves. Even though they're supposed to pop out at least 2, and you've got the things here to pull on it. Oh, I see what it did.
I mean, I built that farm a long time ago.
Yeah. It's like the ones further down when they pull in. It's possible the one across will pull in since they can hold up to 5 fish. So when you first seeded it, it wasn't quite enough. That's fine. Heck, do this.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as you're fully seated, you should be fine. And you should eventually feed the rest all the way up.
Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's something I didn't think I would need. Cliff explosives. Cliff remover explosives.
We have them in the thing down there. You should be able
Cliff
to
removers?
just send your bots to destroy them. Yeah. I have all the little explosives right there, and they are ready for you to send bots to blow stuff up.
Yeah, it's in the area that we don't have bots. The practice area. I am not sending
Okay.
out bots over there.
Okay,
I need to
then,
just grab
yeah,
my own
just grab
manual
some.
explosives. Yep.
Yeah, you can stick them in. You can add them to your logistics if you want to. That way, you always have some on hand.
No, we don't.
Very rare you'll need them.
Exactly. We don't really encounter them enough for me to care. There we go.
Why are you?
There.
Not in logistics. And only you. There. Did you just change something or remove a logistics zone expander or anything?
No. Last week I
Okay.
I moved a few around.
Did you move a few around in the middle? Where the stopgap stuff is.
I see where you are.
Yeah.
I probably moved some over there.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
see there's like a
was one-
tiny line there missing.
Yep, that tiny line was where one requester chest was.
In the middle of the line?
Right here, where I am.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's anything missing there. There looks like there's something missing.
Yeah, there was a requester chest that was right here that wasn't in the thing.
I see.
So I just moved it down to the bottom
Oops.
where it's in line. So I came down for a reason. Oh yeah, I remember why I came down. Came down to steal stuff. There. Now we reconvert you. Ta-da.
Down by one.
So I have some fishies. Now, where was it I was doing fish stuff myself over here? I need to seed the seeds. That is down here. Wait, instead of doing that, just do this. Lastly, I need an individual over here. Here's a spot. Fish tank. Bronze, clay, glass, and bronze plate. Bronze pie. Clay. Glass. And bronze plates.
There. That's gonna be easier to move around this thing.
Oh, I forgot the circuits. Dagnabbit. Yeah, with how strong the piercing ammo is, I might put some of that to autocraft.
Maybe, except it's hard to really get it to feed into that slot.
Will it not auto place it there?
I don't think it monitors that slot. I don't know.
Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, so seats. This stuff.
Yumina! Congratulations on your 111-month pack anniversary.
Hi, Yamina. Congrats on triple one. Hey, back. That's 3 1s. It's reverse 13.
It's not reverse 13.
Yeah.
That'd
3
be 3
1s
1.
is
3
3
1
1.
1 would be reverse. 3 1 would be reverse 1 3.
Right. It's 3 1s.
Three one, not 3 1s. It hurts. No.
Hey, Yamina. Exactly 1 more year, and you will have the numbers in your name. Hello, Morncraft Jones. So yeah, 12 more months, Yamina, and you will have 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
You're not going to come over here, are you?
No.
Why not?
Jimmy's.
Hi, honey.
You look fine. You look.
Honey, you look fabulous.
Firedale says you look fabulous.
Hi.
Am I going to have to go in there to talk to you? I'm going in there to talk with you. I'm live.
I mean, that's what I'm going with you, Yamina. I haven't seen Hun at the moment either, but I know Hun's Hun. She's awesome.
I see that bare ass.
I hope so. I pointed it at you.
Okay, so I didn't need that.
All right. I will be back in a minute.
Okay.
Or 5 or 10. Whoa, that's a lot more fishies.
Oh, are you just now seeing what I'm up for working on? Okay, good. Those have stopped. That has stopped. Okay. That should be good to go. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Definitely going left. Definitely going left. Definitely going left. Definitely going right. Right. Okay, should be feeding off. Do do do. Guess I could have moved it down and over. They should always give 2 to 4. As long as the splitter splits off evenly, it should be okay. These should be going. Yep, these should be nearly full. Go ahead and do that. Let's get that one a fifth one. Okay. Already dealing with aluminum. Okay, the nutrient pulp is definitely adding up. The artificial fish water is good. We're still maxed out there. It uses 5, okay. Good, we're down to the third. So far, okay. Welcome back.
You need lights, Firedale. It's dark there.
You're right, I had removed them from my little bar down there so I could put something else there.
Yeah, we're gonna eliminate that one. Right.
Oh no. Really?
What?
I'm going to have to do the thing that you were wanting to do with the artificial fish water just to get rid of the polluted artificial fish water.
You can't clear it?
Nope, it is not clarifiable. Let me see if it's burnable. So much stuff to do with the fish can't be either.
The polluted artificial fish water?
Yep. I don't think it's voidable. Usage. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Nope, it's not voidable.
It can be turned into alien spores and sulfuric wastewater.
Do you know if your alien spores are clarifiable?
I don't think so, but I mean that's something useful. If you really want to just get rid of it, and you 40% raw crystal splinters would be a good thing to just start piling up. Process it into that with a crystallizer.
So I mean, I'm pretty much going to have to do that just to get rid of the stuff. It's a pain.
Oh. Flare stacks work on alien spores. Yeah.
Okay. So alien spores it is.
So you can use the hydro plant to turn into alien spores and sulfuric wastewater, and then you can flare stack,
One and burn off the other.
yeah. You really want to.
I do. I don't even know what I was about to search for.
Wasn't a choice. Oh. Light does that. Okay. Okay.
Do. I'm getting a whole lot of lag all of a sudden. Crystallizer. Those are twos. Where's my super suit? Let's see. There it is.
I see.
Thank you. I'm doing both, Pack. I have it turning it into crystals, and if it overflows, then it'll get rid of the rest.
Okay.
Just in case we end up needing those in the future for some reason outside of what we're already using them for.
Oh, we're gonna need them. We gotta go down the biter route at some point.
My fishies, they're spawning. How did I end up with your ceramic filters on me? It's on the last step of silver, by the way.
Oh. Wow, it's researching that really quick.
Again, we've had the researches going, and I had it set to put 200 up there, so that's why we have so few blue circuits, is because those are used for research. I'm a zoomy dragon now too, Pack.
Yeah?
Yeah. I made legs too.
It's taking an awfully long time to make this section.
We're at.
The tin
What are
section.
you working on?
The tin section has still got a lot to go.
Oh. Yeah, it's because our red circuits are now a bottleneck.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit, maybe?
Yeah. You are correct.
Okay, so new things we learned how to craft. Those don't matter. We're the machines. Here we are. Okay, I will have to remake these. Or processors are 3. Want to do it that way or leave it this way? Yeah, might as well do it that way. I just need to remember it's upside down while I'm working on it. processor 1, ore processor 2, ore processor 3. Let me make sure it's just a 3. Nope, it's actually a 4. There's room for a 4 right here. So we have 1, a 2, a 2, 3, 3, and then a 4 when you're ready. You just use titanium, you don't use blue gears. Nice!
That's all fine. That's all fine. Oh, this needs to switch over to the other thing.
Gear red, steel gear, clay brick, bronze plate. Steel gear, clay brick, bronze plate. Steel gear, clay brick, bronze plate. You, brass gear, concrete, and aluminum plate. Brass gear, concrete, and aluminum. Then you, titanium gear, reinforced, and titanium plate. Titanium gear, reinforced, and titanium plate. Okay, it looks like I was already ready for the chemical furnaces.
This is what I think I'm doing.
Yep.
We have flotation cell 2s. We have 3s.
Do. What do they look like? What do they look like? Flotation cell 3s, they're the blue things. I
Flotation cell.
believe
Oh,
we
I'm on
might-
4s. No, flotation cell 3s have 4 purple dots.
We do have them being made. We do have 6 in storage.
Okay.
They use blue circuits though, so they are slow to make. But we do have them.
Same thing with the ore sorting facilities?
I believe so.
And
I don't know if those are ones that were behind.
I think you said we have crystallizer 3s as well.
We do have crystallizer 3s.
Okay.
That I do know for sure. Yeah, ore sorting facility, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't have 5 yet. And we have 1 of those in storage. Okay, so chemical furnace. And you need 5 blues, so 10. Pipe that plate. So titanium pipe, reinforced concrete, titanium plate. Titanium pipe, reinforced concrete, titanium plate. And because you're expensive, we just want to keep 1 in line at a time. Ten of those is fine. 1 of those, okay.
What?
Okay. So now have y'all set up. The wrong thing. I will be back in a moment. Little Dragon's Cave.
Okay.
I have returned yet again.
Welcome back.
Thank you. You sound quieter.
I'm not.
Okay, you were just talking low. I think your phone just buzzed.
No. You're hearing
I'm
things,
just hearing
Fido.
stuff.
Yeah?
What'd you do to me, Pac?
Nothing this time.
What'd you do to me before?
Don't ask. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Haha. No, we don't have the turbos yet. Okay, that's why that's like that. Good afternoon, cannon fodder. Good evening from us. Titanium, reinforced titanium. Yeah, this doesn't use circuits, so I'm fine with you pin 10. You're eventually going to be a 3. You're eventually going to be a 4. So I need to redo you all. Eventually. Yeah, it was way over here that I wasn't paying attention to what was to come. That's there. There. Washing plants only have 2 tiers. Okay, we're done for that one. We've got another one for you. That sucks. So I'll have to redo those eventually. You know what I should do?
What?
Instead of having these just all over the place like I have, just putting them as we've gained them, even though I did try and do them in sections, I should have a little layout so that it's in tabs like what we can craft. So have everything that's made with like the belts and the grabbers in one thing, since that's in our belts and everything tab, and like have a tab for resource refining, which is all the things that do the ore stuff. That way I know where to go when we get new stuff.
That would have been an interesting way of sorting it, yeah.
Because right now I have to look everywhere. But I know by the time I finish doing that, wouldn't really be a need for it, because it's literally just moving stuff around. Looks like we've slowed back down on researches. Yep, it says processing units. How's my fish farm going? Is everything up and working yet? They are. Nice. And we're already up to 262 fish. And we're backed up there. I'm glad. I'm happy with that. That means I don't need to steal your fish anymore.
Oh, darn.
I mean, your fish weren't keeping up because, you know, it's kind of wasn't the primary thing of yours to have excess fish. So.
Right.
So now I can take this away. And there they go. I want special legs that lets us walk over buildings without needing the spider tank.
Good luck with that one.
There's probably a mod for that.
This is a mod.
Yeah, there's lots of mods. Do we have anything we can do with pinks and not purples? Yes. Yes, we do. Dang it, I'm not going to cancel it just to do that. We can get our next level of electrical poles.
Is it worth the time and effort?
Oh, we would get it done pretty quick. It doesn't use purple research, it just uses pink.
Yeah, but what does it use to make it?
Oh, the recipes?
Right.
Titanium.
We ain't got that for a while.
No, we have titanium. I know it's been made as needed, but it's one of the things that, because the main reason that it's there is for blue circuits, and blue circuits are going so slow, we're currently maxed out on titanium. We have now 0.6 thousand titanium.
Hmm.
I'm just happy the pink research is going. We can get substation 3s. Now those uses blue circuits. We can get Power Armor Mark III researched. Wouldn't be able to do anything with it yet though, because it takes the module 2s. Ooh. The turbo inserters are about to be up. Not that we need them. I'm so not used to being able to move so fast back.
It's nice, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely helps you get where you're going. See here, you're currently working on 10. Silver, you're not able to, because we're not done with it yet. Once you can get silver and silicon going, we can do the red circuits.
The red circuits.
Yep.
The red circuits that we've had all this time.
Yeah. You made the thing for it. I doubled the speed of it, but still, double the speed of slow is still pretty slow. Where you at?
One of these is considered.
Okay, there you are. We currently make 10 a minute. Which isn't bad comparatively. I mean, I can copy this whole little thing here and just do it over and over and get multiples. This whole little thing is pretty much maxed out. It has exactly what it needs for the thing making the red circuits to make them as quickly as it can. Well, I thought. Almost does.
You forget what today is. I finally saw you say that. Today is Sunday. All day.
Well, at least for the next 3 minutes.
It was still all day.
No, after the next 3 minutes, it won't be Sunday all day.
For the whole day, it was Sunday.
That's correct.
So it was all day. It was Sunday all day.
Right.
Right.
My time zone is based on my waking hours. Suffice it to say, it's non-existent. Just like my sleep schedule. Someone said in a chat before, that people are awake with the sun, so daylight savings time is still useful. It's like, yeah, some people are.
Yeah, but you can adjust your days for that. It still doesn't make sense.
The only people that really work based on daylight right now are construction workers and farmers, or people that are in construction type jobs, like working on roofs, putting up buildings, stuff that requires light to be able to see really well. People that do slow-mo outside, there's you one. They work based on the light.
People who work slow-mo?
Yeah.
Not what I was thinking of.
The more frames per second you have to account for, less light gets pulled in, so it needs to be brighter and brighter the slower you go. So people that work outside doing slow-mo rely heavily on it being a bright sunny day.
And they can adjust
Unless they
their
provide their own
times
light.
to when the sun is up.
I'm just watching all these bots suddenly go whenever one thing gets made and they have to put all the things away. I'm getting tired, Pack.
Yeah, I'm done pretty soon.
How are you feeling since you got a little worked up with energy and everything?
Pretty good.
Did it not hurt your brain too much?
Not too much.
Good.
I'm still got a bit of the sulfuric acid out here, but outside of that, we're looking pretty good. That processes to that processes to that goes down this line. After it goes down that line, it's going to go down this line. Do whatever it is I'm going to do.
Did this catch up? Yes, it did. Good. Let me speed you up. At this point, I just need to have these in my thing. Oh, you. Oh yeah, I guess it's just perfect to do 10 a minute. You could probably make more than that. But I did set it up in my little thing to just make 10 a minute. Also, there's something I wanted to check. So if I put you down, and then I put you down. Now if I tie you to you, let's say steel plates. Wait, you can set these to request from buffer chest? Seriously?
What?
I thought specifically buffer chest couldn't send things to request your chest. But there's actually a button to request things from a buffer chest. I have several things here that could have been fixed.
Huh.
That I could have set up with a single chest instead of having to do multiples and then have all these storage chests for every little thing. I just now noticed that. That sucks. At least now I know.
Well, I think we're gonna call it there, Firedale.
Okay. I think
I'm
next
tired.
time I'm going to move this up and make it a lot more organized to me. So what are you planning on doing Tuesday, Pac? Going to do some more either Dwarf Fortress or something else?
Valhalla.
Right. Hey, Pac, we're up to 400 and almost 40 fish. That's working pretty quick up there. I'm happy with that. That's not bad just to make fish. We're also up to 482 of the little crystal things. Alrighty, I'm ready.
Okay.
I also saved. Thank you for the game time, Mr. Pack. Mr. Pack, I'm glad you were feeling up to playing a bit.
Wait, were you asking for Tuesday because you were thinking we might do this a little bit on Tuesday?
I don't know. Normally, they just ask you what game you're playing.
Oh. Well, I think he figured it out since Valheim is a thing. So he didn't ask me this time.
Gotcha.
There was the hope, yeah.
Was that we'd do this.
I mean, we might do this a
Gotcha.
little. If I keep it open, and if you want to, Firedale. If you can't, then don't. And let me know. But maybe we could do this for a little bit in there.
Okay.
Valheim is Tuesday, yes.
Yeah, Pack has been doing Valheim last little bit.
We gotta wait for things to finish before I even start poking people, really. For Vintage Story. There's release candidate like 7 or 8 now, so yeah.
It'll be a bit too.
Yeah, and then the mods got to catch up. So I want to give it some time.
Well, take care, Mr. Pack. Thanks again for the game time.
Yep. Talk to you later, Firedale. Thank you.
Talk to you later, Pack. Bye, Pack Chat.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna send you. Okay. Looks like Good is doing some. What? Rabbit rescue mission to Massachusetts IRL. Yep, I'm sending you to that, so have fun with Good and whatever the frick it is he's doing. If you don't want to see that, Justin's doing some Slay the Spire, Brianne's doing some PUBG, Darkfan's doing some mod pack, Chad's still alive, so that's somehow still a thing. But I'm going to get going. I will see you guys tomorrow. All but tips and resubs by you guys. We survived. But that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.